What's your typical jump from like second attempt to third attempt?
Brother, literally anything. It's like how good I feel that day. It's like so different. It's like I couldn't even tell you. Like if, like as of lately, it's been like at my recent competitions, it's been like open with 850, do 900, and then after that just send it. But like I said, like if the bar is too sharp, or since I'm not like really experienced in that way, I could just be training with the wrong bar all the way up until the day of the meet. Like my last one, I went for 1,000, and my coach said I had 1,000 in me that day. But the bar was too damn sharp, and I was training on a freaking stiff bar with no knurling because I'm a dumbass. And I was like, yeah, I'll probably hit 1,000 with a kabuki bar that's sharper as hell and brand new. And I couldn't even get it off the floor because I just tore my damn hand.
Damn.
Yeah, so I'm just not like experienced with that stuff, and I'm like kind of ignorant to it, which is fine. I'm good to admit that or whatever. I don't really care, but I'll get better at it. I'll learn like new things, and every time I do a competition, I learn something that's like super important.
Absolutely.
For me to like implement in my next like prep or whatever. So, yeah, I'm fine.
But yeah, that was part of the reason I asked that is because, like you said, like deadlift is the one that can go wrong, and like a bench, typically your jump from like second to third,
it's not like
it's gonna be like 5-10 kilos. Maybe if you're like really strong, it's like 15 kilos. So if you miss that third attempt, you're not losing too much on your total. Whereas like a deadlift, you might be jumping like 40 kilos.
Yeah, but then there's like those people that like wear freaking, what are those, like bench suits or whatever, and they're like 1,200 pounds. I'm like, bro, like that's my deadlift. Like I don't understand how that's even like a thing. Like
Jimmy
how is
Culp's
that
going for
even
like 1,500 pounds, which is like,
I'm like, what the?
Like for me, it's kind of hard to.
Can you even see like them locking out? I'm like trying to figure out if they even locked out, like they're doing like this, and then they stop there, and then they just rack. I'm like,
so wide.
How is that even?
With those bench shirts. Like
I'm like, yeah, I respect it, but also it's just like, what's the standard?
I like most of the equipped like lifts. They don't really like pique my interest too much. I'm like, yeah, like I respect what you're doing. Like we're all just trying to put up strong numbers, but I can't relate to that. Like I've never been in a bench shirt. My first thought when I see someone doing that is like, okay, what can you bench raw? But then like you get guys like Jimmy Culp, who he's got like a 1,400 pound bench, I think. And just like the thought of like holding, like
that's
still like no matter like how
that
much
is true. Like,
no matter how much like the shirt is like helping you like do this part, you're still holding
and putting it down. That's kind of terrifying.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
Like that when you get up to like those numbers, it's like, okay, that's wild.
But then you see also the same with the squat, like if they're all wrapped up and stuff, and I'm like, I wonder what he could just squat with like no equipment on.
The
like
squat's a little bit harder for me because multiply is like notorious for being very high. And so like whenever, like even if I see like a 1,200 pound multiply squat, and if their legs are like at this angle, I'm just like,
Dude, they're doing like a sumo squat or something.